Saya palasi masuk.
So that's from Suvina, the one, the only. Ah!
Don't touch mine.
Hi guys, I'm Ruan.
And my name is Suvina.
And we're all the way out here at the penthouse at Suncoast Towers.
So we are here for the press conference of the singing sensational Bollywood singer KK.
And he'll be the first artist ever to perform at the Globe right here at Suncoast.
So be sure to check out the behind the scenes behind this fantastic show.
So stay tuned guys.
आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं. This is from the film Om Shanti Om. ओ आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं. दिल को बना दे जो पतंग सांसें तेरी वो हवाएं हैं. Thank you.
What is your favorite song if you have to choose one?
But it's very difficult for me to pick one because, honestly speaking, if you come, I mean, most of the people will be there for the evening, but I have a huge repertoire of songs over the last 23 years. Some really, really big hits, and some of them are very, very, what should I say, fantastic songs. Not just for the fact that they picturized well or big stars and all, but just for the fact that they're very well written. And I have happened to connect to the song very deeply. Like I keep saying connect because I think music is all about feeling it from here. So Khuda Jaane is actually one of my favorites. Also because it's a soaring song, the way it goes, it just suddenly opens out and it's like suddenly you see the horizon over there and it's beautiful. Amongst others are Aankhon Mein Teri Ajab Si, Zara Si Dil Mein De Jagah Tu.
Oh, that is an absolute favorite.
Yeah, and then from the gangster movie, Tu Hi Meri Shab, and then Alvida from Metro. And, Zara Si, as I said. That's a favorite. That's a favorite. He's been haunting me for the last.
We might just coax you into a mini concert now. Between the two of us.
Sure, why not? Yeah. So we will have a mix. I mean, a few songs because primarily maybe the huge audience would be for Hindi. So I will throw in because the rest of them may not be a little. Oh, they might say, okay, what's this? But let me tell you this right away. Music has no language actually. You can just feel the rhythm and the music and the melody there. So you're going to connect with it anyways.
Being in the industry for 23 years, how do you feel Bollywood music has changed over the years, and what is your take on the current Bollywood music to what you started off 23 years ago?
Yeah. So when I came to Mumbai, I'm from Delhi. I was born and brought up in Delhi, but I'm basically from Kerala, South India, the coast.
Coast paradise.
Coast, yeah, coastal paradise. Yeah, absolutely. So I was born and brought up in Delhi, but because I was not good at anything else, believe me. I mean, I tried my hand at some jobs, that was awful. And I realized that it's better not to do things that you're not good at and just follow your heart and do what you're good at. And what I was good at was singing. I was singing from the standard 2 in school, winning accolades and stuff like that back in school and college and henceforth. Even I started my jingle career in 1985 when I was in school. I did my first recording when I was in 11th. So I knew that this thing was a passion, something that I couldn't control. In the sense that I couldn't push the back and say, okay, let me do something else. A lot of us do things in our lives thinking that, okay, I'll do this later, let me just go around with life and get a nice job, whatever else you want to do. But in my case, it was like a constant, no, you're not doing anything else. No, you're doing this, you're going this way. So that kind of helped me get to Mumbai. I'm taking this giving a long thing because when I came to Mumbai, I didn't want to sing for films because the songs that were happening in the 90s, I was not very fond of them. I mean, whatever, some of them were good, some of them were, I didn't really connect with them. So I used to like the songs before the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s, the great melodies and all that. But what happened was, advertising happened. I was doing a lot of jingles. I did about 3,500 jingles in 5 years span. And I met a lot of new people. And some of them got on from the jingles, advertising got into films, like Vishal Shekhar, Shankar Mahadevan, Salim Sulaiman, Pritam, all of them. We are all from advertising, So we had a great connect. And it naturally just moved on to films. And we had a similar approach, understanding of music. And that's where I thought, oh, wow, it's great, because the whole scenario has changed. When Dil Chahta happened, everything changed. We had a great new sound altogether. And it became more world than just restricted to Indian instruments and approach to the melodies as well. And the last 22 years, I think there's a lot of change in the industry. A lot of newcomers, great singers, great music directors, lyricists, and what have you. Everything, in film directors, actors. So they bring in a lot of new freshness with them, something new. USP is there because they bring in something with them. So I think I have ridden that change, along with that from '96 onwards. I was my first song that I recorded was with A.R. Rahman and Vishal Bharadwaj way back in '96. So there was a change at that time, So I was riding it at that time. So I felt very good to be a part of a new sound, new generation of singers. And I'm still at it. I mean, it's been 23 years. I just did a song for Mukesh Bhatt's film called Jalebi, and I have to go back and dub for him again. So it's great. It feels very good to be a part of it. And I have a lot of these newcomer directors, music directors. Sir, I'm a very big fan. I did one song yesterday for a guy called Pritam, first song for him. And he was like, I've listened to your song when I was in college. That makes me a little old, of course.
Who are your icons in the music industry that you look up to?
Really, when I was a kid, I used to be honest, very young. My dad got the record player for the first time in 1976 maybe, and he got me two records. One was Kushorda, and the other one was a mix by Hugo Montenegro, music piece. So I realized that I have an affinity to listen to different various sounds. But I loved Kishore for the sheer ability of his to sing any kind of song, any genre, any emotion. So I realized very young in age, when I was a young kid, that it's the emotion of a song that connects to an audience. It's not just a melody. And the emotions come through lyrics. So I've been very lucky to have great songs over the years. So many songs that I've done with great lyrics, because that's what ultimately percolates into you. It stays here, beautiful. It sounds so beautiful. Why? Because the lyrics connect to you somewhere. Some lines connect to you, some to her, some to him. And so for me, it's been like Krishna Kumar from the beginning. And then when I went into school and college, I started doing a lot of rock. In college I had 3 bands. I used to do Deep Purple, Uriah Heep with one set, and Mr. Big, Extreme, Guns N' Roses with the other. So we had different sets of bands, and I used to do Billy Joel and Sting with another. So I love Billy Joel, I love Sting. I mean, I love their music. And to be honest with you, whenever I have a song to dub at a recording studio, I don't think about a person, a singer or anything, but I just know that all these singers have assimilated their styles and their ability to emote. So when I sing a song like, for example, Avarapan, I think of Kishore perhaps in my mind somewhere. And I think of a song like Alvida, I'll think of Deep Purple, because the way they have the high notes, they shriek it out. So I will go with it, So I have a natural affinity to kind of take what's around, put it into my system, and then churn it out into a song, without having to really think hard as to what way I need to go. Because I think a song talks to you. And the moment it talks to you, then you know that you're in the right space. If it's not talking to you, wait for a while, let it talk to you. If it doesn't, record another day.
I'm arriving last night, but what are your impressions of Durban?
It's so beautiful.
So far?
So beautiful.
Having to go to Joburg, shame.
I haven't really stepped out much, but when I was landing from the flight, I just saw it's absolutely pristine, clean, green, not many high rises. That's really nice, and the roads are super. I mean, I would love to take a car and drive around here because I love driving. Yeah, so if you want to go for a ride. But that aside, I think so far, whatever I've seen, it's this is the first time, so you're anticipating what a place would be like, and it's really, really very good. I just spoke to my wife in the morning. I said we must come here, honey. We should do a holiday.
So you consider
definitely, I'm definitely going to do this because it's very, very beautiful, and I love the sea as well. Because Mumbai also, but the sea in Mumbai is not so clean. I mean, like it's different, So this is beautiful, and I would definitely like to come back again.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment and share. And also subscribe to my YouTube channel. And that is Ruan Skipper. Until next time. Bye.